Alright y'all, it is time. We are now at iOS 17. And it really does. It feels just like it was last year. It feels just like a couple days ago that I had started beta testing iOS 16. But you know what? The clock keeps going. We are now at iOS 17. So let's hop right into it. So if we take a look here, our build number is 21A5248V. And I've never actually seen a V at the end of a build number, but as some of you might know, the sooner the letter is to A is the sooner the beta will be done. And since it's a V, we're almost at the end of the alphabet, which means we got quite a while before this comes to the public. And iOS 17 will be released to the public sometime in September. So, as of the time I'm recording this, it is June, so we still have a couple months. So just give it some time and we will see this out to the public shortly. Alright, so this video is about my top 5, my most favorite features of iOS 17. Now, a lot of rumors were suggesting that this would be a big update. Now, this really is not a huge update. When I first installed the beta, it was only about 3 gigabytes of an install, which is actually kind of small. So, it's not a huge update, but the first feature I want to add on here, and probably one of my favorite ones, is actually going to be interactive widgets. Now, it's not going to be perfect as this is brand new. Lots of people haven't updated their widgets yet. But if you take a look here, we have music. This is our big music widget, and it actually does give you the option to play and pause. So let's turn our volume down all the way, and you can just click the button right there, and it will automatically start playing. As you can see, the whole widget color changes to the one song, and then we go into our lock screen here, and you can see it starts playing. And then we do that, it'll stop playing. And it shows a little, what do you call it, like a little time graph of how long it's been playing and stuff like that. And then the same thing also does work with podcasts. So you can click on it there, it'll start playing as you can see right here, and it'll start playing right up here. Now, it's very cool. As of right now, it's not going to be a huge new thing, just because tons of app developers haven't quite gotten their apps done yet. But in the future, I can see this being a huge deal, so much fun to use. So that right there is interactive widgets. Alright, so here's another feature that I personally think is very cool. So back on iOS 16, you would have all of your message apps down here at the bottom. Well, they've actually now all been relocated to this little plus button. So you click on it, all of your apps will very smoothly fade right into place, and there you go. And then you can swipe on it to get the rest of your apps in here. And it's really cool. The animations they have going on here is amazing. I love it so much. But this is where you're going to access all of your things. So you have your camera, your photos, stickers, Apple Cache, audio, so your audio messages, your location. You click on that more here, you have the rest of your apps. And you can keep scrolling the more apps you have. But I do love the way it sort of just kind of fades out like that. That is cool. Alright, I love that. So this is sort of now where all of your apps, I guess, for messages, your message apps have been relocated. You just click on that plus, and there you go. You have all of them right here. Very smooth. I love it. It makes everything much cleaner. Alright, so next feature here. This one is actually called Swipe to Reply. Now, this one it's sort of one of those things where it's not necessary. What you guys, you were used to doing is you would hold on a message, and it would give you the option to reply right here. Well, now, instead of doing that, what you do is literally just swipe on the message, and it will put you inside of the replying menu. And you can do that on your own messages or any messages that anyone else sends. You literally just swipe on it here, and I don't know if I can show you very well, but there's a little arrow that will pop up, and you just swipe it all the way, and then there you go. You can reply just like that. It only works one direction, because if you swipe the other way, obviously you're going to get your times. So you just swipe on it, and boom, you can reply. You can do that to your own messages or anyone else, So I find that, if anything, it's faster. If anything, it's more convenient, it's faster, easy to use. You just swipe on it, and just like that, you can reply. So love that. So the next feature basically allows you to catch up on what you've missed. Now, I can't show this right now, but if you were on a group chat, for example, and you read the messages, then you got off, say people texted, there would be an arrow, and I've seen it before, but there's an arrow in the top right corner, I believe, and you click on it, and it will actually bring you to the last message that you read. And that way you can start at the, if you're not sure where people started talking again, You just go to that last message, start scrolling down, you can see everything that people have talked about. And so it just makes it easier and more convenient just to be able to see what's been said, and so you don't miss out on anything. So again, another not necessary feature, but a very nice quality of life change. Okay, well, last feature here, probably another one of my most favorites, is actually audio message transcription. So to record an audio message, you click on the plus and you'll click on this audio button right here and it will start recording. But what I find very cool is it actually transcripts the messages. Now, as you can see right here, I've created one earlier. So you can play right here to listen to how it sounds. But using the processor inside of the phone, it will actually transcript the messages you send and will write them out down here. So as you can see, I wrote, "Here's a test to see how well the transcription works using this voice feature." Now, that's what I said in here, and it actually got it pretty, exactly right. And again, this is one of those things where, say, for example, someone sends you an audio message. Say you're in a meeting. You can't really listen to the audio message in the moment because you're in the meeting. Well, you just sort of read the first little part right here, and if it seems important enough, then you know to, step out of the meeting and listen to it. But otherwise, I guess it's just sort of there to take a pre-look at the audio message and see what it's going to say. But it's still a very useful feature. It can be useful for a lot of people in a lot of different times. So yeah, I like it, and I'm sure millions will use it. Alright, well, that's really about it. So again, this was just the first initial sights of iOS 17. As you can see just by this little panel here, there's lots of features that we didn't get to cover in this video. So let me know if y'all want to see a more in-depth video of some of the other features that didn't make it into this video. So last question is, should you install the developer beta of iOS 17? And well, basically you would have to, first off, you would have to get a developer account because the public beta will not be available until July, which is what Apple said. And so you would have to have a developer account, which means paying Apple $100 yearly to be able to have a developer account. And so that's the first limitation there, is having to pay $100 yearly. The second deal here is it is a first beta. Literally, as of the recording of this video, it came out yesterday. And so, I've only had it for about 12 hours now, so it is a very first generation beta. Battery life is absolutely awful right now. It is so bad. The device, for me personally, my phone has been hot all of the time. So if you don't want that to be happening to your devices, then I would suggest not downloading this right now. If you have devices meant to test developer betas on, then sure, go ahead, but not on your main device. I would not recommend that. Well, anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy. This was a pretty short video. If you did like it, please remember to like, subscribe, and hit the bell, as it helps me a ton. If you hit that notification bell, then you'll receive notifications the next time I upload new videos. And, obviously you guys want to do that. So, yeah, and leave a comment too. Let me know what you guys thought, what I can improve on, work on, what I did good, and just stuff like that. So, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. So yeah, bye guys.